Conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Pulls it from 20. That one a little long. Brown against Mitchell. Brown passes to Horford. Horford, a screen on LeVert. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Allen.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Out to Garland. Mobley on a screen. And Darius Garland, good for 3.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. Over Mitchell. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Here's the break. Horford with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Missed inside.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Tatum. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tatum against LeVert. Mobley passes to Mitchell. There's the drive. Here's Garland. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And that one falls for Tatum. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And here's Tatum. And he drives in. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Garland against Smart. Outside Mitchell. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And Brown with the stuff.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Brown against Mitchell. Out to Garland. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. Misses the three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Outside Garland. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Mitchell drives in. Here's Mobley. Plenty of space. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, a good close contest so far. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics. The Cavs trailing. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Williams. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And it's Garland on the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 5 points.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
And finished off by Garland.
Shows the speed and the hops. Garland with the finish.
Boston on offense. Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Outside Garland. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. Now the Celtics on the move. And there's the lob. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Brown. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead. Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And stolen by Mobley. Into the lane. Mitchell. And there it is for him. Give him 8 points now.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Tatum from outside the arc. Mobley grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Allen. It's not going to go for him. Tatum with some nice D. Williams in the post. Guarded by Garland. Back to Brown. Over LeVert. Horford controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
The Celtics have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Mitchell against Brown. Driving in. And the jam by Brown.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Here's Mitchell. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And finished off by Garland.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And it's Tatum missing. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here's Stevens. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum passes to Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Here's Stevens. Horford with a steal. Here's Brown. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Cavaliers, 19. The Celtics, 26.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
We've got Kevin Love, also Robin Lopez out there, and it's Stevens in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Now here's Brogdon. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Brogdon's got his first 3 points of the game. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision, and that's a smart decision.
Here's Stevens following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Love. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Stevens. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4-3. Gallinari's shot is off. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
White, the pass to Williams. Good work there as it goes. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And What an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
White, good. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young scorer groups in the NBA.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Okoro. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's perfect from the line this time. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Brogdon. Driving to the basket. Pass to Williams. Outside for Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Stevens. Love inside. Working on Williams. Outside for Love. White with the steal. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to White. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Wade. He's covered by Gallinari. Oh, a clear foul there on the mid. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal fouls.
The previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We've got a line change here for Boston.
And please give a round of applause for your Cavs powerhouse dance team. Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 23 seconds left in the third. Outside, Brown. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish. There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Outside Love. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist for the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
And here comes Cleveland, trailing by 10. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Showing off those tight handles. Garland changes direction in a heartbeat.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Mobley gets a hand on it.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Mitchell, he takes it in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Brown. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Mitchell finds Garland. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Garland against Brown. Garland, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum inside, covered by Mobley. Pass to Horford. And they go to the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell, his first, 3rd team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. There's Tatum with the 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Outside Mitchell. Driving in. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
LeVert goes against Tatum. Pass to Horford. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garland with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. And stolen by Williams. Smart passes to Horford. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Brown with the steal. 1:07 left in the game. There's the drive. The rebound by Allen.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Mobley outside. Horford with a steal. 41 seconds left to play in the 4th. Tatum with it. Pass to Smart. 5 to shoot. He shoots it. Tatum, shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy.
God keep our land.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Now, Siakam. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Anunoby, good.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Smart against Van Vliet. Here's Tatum. Boston getting another chance here. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And stolen by Achua. To the middle. That shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Anunoby against Brown. Horford attacking, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Brown outside. Floats it up for Williams. 5 on the clock. Tatum gets the bucket. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Toronto needs to get off his shot. For 3, Siakam. Offensive rebound. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the frame of Al Horford goes a long way in helping him be one of the most consistent, solid defensive presences there is on the floor, forcing them to compromise there.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
The 3 from Tatum. Horford against Van Vliet. Horford no up. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. This is a to Achua. Tatum against Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Horford. Down low and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Tatum. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Anunoby. Barnes down low. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
All right, David, thanks. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. The rebound by the Celtics.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Siakam pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Van Vliet outside. Drops in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Tatum. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. It's good from Barnes on the assist from Van Vliet.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Barnes against Tatum. With the drive and the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. Off target with the open look.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking...
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Raptors leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors guys, your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Achua. And stolen by Horford. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Tatum in the charge. And it's Williams with the jam.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Pass to Anunoby. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The Celtics with the lead. There's the lob to Brown. Now the Raptors moving it up from outside the arc. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Van Vliet finds Achua. That one goes. Count it. Achua's got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto trailing. Barnes passes to Achua. It's tipped. Siakam inside. Working on Horford. Siakam's shot is off. The Celtics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Williams comes with a double team. Achua kicks to Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Achua. Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam, that's good. And the Raptors lead by 1. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And a wide-open look for Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Tatum with it. He's got 8. And the dunk by Tatum.
Just tremendous understanding and fundamental basketball by Jason Tatum in pick-and-roll action. Beautiful.
Van Vliet passes to Achua. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Porter. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. It's White on the wing, guarded by Porter. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent, right side. Rebound by Williams. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Trent kicks to Porter. Back to Trent. All sorts of time. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And, all right, David, thank you, and stay with...
20. The Celtics, 20.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Oof, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon out there with White. Then it's Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Cornet in at the center position. For 3, Brogdon. And Cornet gets it to go. Cornet's got his first points in this one.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
And it's blocked. White down low, defended by Trent. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. For Grant Williams, Doris, he made a giant leap during his third season. In your estimation, why?
Well, it's interesting, Kevin. It could be any number of things, but remember, for the 2019 draft picks like a Grant Williams, the first 2 years of their careers had major interruptions in the NBA schedule. 21-22, year 3, first normal schedule for these guys.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Boucher with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Back to Trent. Gallinari covering. The shot off that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Williams dishes to Gallinari. Drills the three-pointer. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What a pure shooting motion for Danilo Gallinari, and at 6'10", that's special.
White against Porter. Here's Trent, and that one is hammered home.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Brogdon, and Boucher sends it back. Trent passes to Porter. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Shot clock at 5. And here's Young from the arc. And he gets it back. From deep three-point range. And Porter is good for 3. Porter's got 5 points so far.
So you have got to be in the space of Otto Porter coming off the screen, or he will make you pay.
And White kicks to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Trent against Brogdon. And there's the pass to Cornette. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Cornette. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Shot clock at 3. They get it back and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Trent on the wing. Porter. And here's Boucher. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tremendous vision for Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
White against Porter. Right side, Williams. Here's Cornette. Brogdon outside. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Now, here's Boucher. Shot left block. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Raptors lead by 4. We'll be back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Achua in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum to tie it up. And right on target. Good. And that'll tie this game up.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. First surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is underway
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Barnes, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Smart finds Horford. And good that time. Horford's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Siakam inside, working on Horford. And again, no good by Toronto.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To take the lead. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the shot goes down.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Van Vliet way outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a one-point game.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
For 3, Van Vliet. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tatum driving in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Smart against Van Vliet. And Anunoby, here we go. Stolen by Smart. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 5. 1:43 left in the fourth. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Good on the shot. Brown's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
and beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Outside Tatum. To the wing on the left, to the paint, and stolen by Achua. Over in the corner, Barnes. The dunk by Achua.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Here's Tatum. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. They double-team Siakam. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And so it's Boston with it. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Connects from downtown.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Tatum.
Toronto foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his third personal foul.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Pass to Martin, beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Brogdon. There's Tatum with the three. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Here's Hero. Oladipo with a screen on Brown. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Brogdon. In transition, here they come. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Martin.
Man, Brown wanted that bucket. Now Jalen gets to go to the free throw line.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Smart finds Tatum. Over Butler. The kick to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Connects from downtown. Tatum's got 6.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Oladipo up top. Martin outside. Butler, a screen on Horford. Out to Oladipo. A shot to stop the run. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7-1 wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Butler against Tatum. Back to Horford. Over Oladipo. The putback. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside, Brown. Over Hero. And too long on the shot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Brown. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Hero. Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Brown against Hero. Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Takes a three. That one doesn't drop. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's Brown for three. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Here's Oladipo. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And the second free throw is good. Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Butler. There's the triple.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tatum against Adebayo. Top of the key. Tatum, good.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Butler up top, hounded by Tatum. Out to Oladipo. The 3 is up. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out. And going to be a star for a long time, but he's battled many injuries.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Tatum with it. 9 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Tipped away. Butler with a steal. And here's Hero. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, BA. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Smart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Smart finds Horford. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Miami has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Oladipo outside. Adebayo a screen on Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart outside. Pass to Horford. 1:58 left in the half. Outside Tatum. 3 on the clock. Here's Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Williams no good on that one. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Tatum. The 3. And they recover it. Outside Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Now here's Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Brown against Hero. Outside Tatum. Horford passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now here's Butler. For 3, Oladipo. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hero against Tatum. Here's the 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics, 28.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Cavaliers.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Now here's Williams. Outside White. Back to Williams. They set the pick. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Robinson against Williams. Misses from short range. Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. White, good.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
Lowry outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. For 3, Robinson. Boston with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Brogdon. And that one hits the back iron. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Yes, it's good.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
Now here's Brogdon. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. Outside Brogdon. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his teams, they are winning. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Lowry against Brogdon. And Gallinari throws it down.
As the roller, Danilo Gallinari plays his part to perfection. Great positioning, creates a good shot.
Lowry against Gallinari. Here's Strus. And the Heat, another three.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
1:57 left in the third. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Dedmon. The rebound, Celtics. Right side, Williams. Count it.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
The free throw drops for Williams. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Lowry against Brogdon. Lowry, the pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Here's Brogdon. Outside Gallinari. 1 minute left in the third quarter. No good on the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside Brogdon. Outside Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Fires in the triple.
When you look at the three-point numbers from Duncan Robinson, they will show you he is an elite player from deep.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry against Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. Now here's White. From 18 feet away, another one falls for Boston. There's 6 seconds left in the third. With 2 seconds left. And no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Brown finds Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Martin outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Williams with the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time. Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
Hero outside. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Smart. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. On the wing, Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. Shot clock at 6. On the take. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
And we don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Oladipo against Smart. Hero outside. Martin outside. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Butler passes to Martin. Off target from outside.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. And that's an intentional foul.
Tyler Hero. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. Horford for 3. Buries it from 3. Horford's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Hero from way outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Brown. Six to shoot. Right side, Williams. Adebayo with it. Guarded now by Williams. Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. 1:24 left in the final quarter. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Hero on the wing. Defended by Brown. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Celtics.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jason Tatum.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Miami. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Here's Tatum.
Jimmy Butler. Fourth personal foul. Team foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
Shooting for Boston.
And he's unable to get the second one.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time...
say does that?
We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another shot. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Horford dishes to Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Outside, Horford. Brown feeling out a bit. He doesn't hit that one. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for it.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Tatum no good. Garland with it, picked up by Brown. Mobley against Horford. The rebound by the Celtics. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's LeVert. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. Drills it from outside.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here's Brown. Williams passes to Horford. Here's Brown. He takes it in.
Sail with the chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Smart against Garland. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. In the corner, it's Mobley. No good on the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Brown kicks to Smart. Should kick out to Brown. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Here's Horford, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Mobley.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Tatum kicks to Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
So it's the Cavaliers now. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Now here's Tatum. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
The drive by Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew the team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Celtics. Allen's shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Now Mitchell. He's got 7.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside, Horford. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
On defense, it's all about Mobley's length.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
So it's the Celtics now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. No good. Good work defensively by Smart. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Here's LeVert. Kicks it out to Garland. Passes to Allen. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford's got the ball. Tatum on the wing. And he converts the layup. Tatum's got 12 in the game.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm.
Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now the pass to Tatum. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
Always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career's going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Celtics. The shake. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now Mitchell, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. It's good. He's got 11.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Brown against Mitchell. Smart on the wing. Brown kicks to Horford. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Horford with a screen on LeVert. Here's Tatum. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Mobley. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Garland the pass to LeVert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
Free throws off from LeVert. Bridges for the Cavs. The progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell with it. He's got 13. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
It's stolen by Allen. Pass to LeVert. Here's Mitchell. And that's the final possession with the nice defensive right pick. Thanks for the great interview, David.
27. The Cavaliers, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Rubio after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Here's Love. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
K-Love is used to fighting through contact. He enjoys overcoming aggressive defense.
And here is Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen for Brogdon. And Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Okoro. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
I've been looking around. Pass to Cornette. Up and in on the layup. Cornette's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Out to Wade. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Brogdon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Rubio. Here's Okoro. Dishes to Okoro. Love inside. Gallinari on him. Here's Lopez. Makes it off the glass.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Brogdon outside. Passes it to Cornette. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now, here's Wade. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by White. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Brogdon, and he jams it with authority.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Okoro kicks to Love. Rubio outside. Back to Love. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, White. Back to Gallinari. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
For three, Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. In the pass to Gallinari. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside, here's Love. That shot missing. Now Boston takes it the other way. Gallinari passes to Brogdon. The pass to Cornette. Over Lopez. Gallinari against Rubio. Gallinari down low with the second effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 9, 5 seconds, separating the shot and game clocks. And Rubio kicks to Lopez. Love in the post. He's guarded by Williams. To stop the drought. Can't capitalize inside. It's Brogdon on the wing. Out to Gallinari. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Derek White. And it's Cornette in at the center. That's the Boston 5. Gallinari, a screen on Garland. Brogdon finds Gallinari.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Brogdon against Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Celtics leading by 8. Outside to Brogdon. Gallinari with the screen for Brogdon. Feeds to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
And Zoe Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Takes it inside. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And he could be slippery when he's up against tight D inside. There's no easy rejection opportunity when you're guarding Mitchell.
Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Garland dishes to Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoff. Good.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy.
Oh my goodness, what a play.
Oh my. And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Smart against Garland. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night. Here's Tatum going inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell looking it over. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
The kick out to Tatum. Takes a 3. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Goes back up. Right side Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left here in the 4th quarter. LeVert in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
Start with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. There's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
The multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year. I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Mitchell outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Mitchell's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Mitchell against Brown. Tatum kicks to Horford. 6 to shoot. Puts the move on. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
LeVert the pass to Garland. Back LeVert driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Intentions are high here, but LeVert looks relaxed, prepared for the moment. And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Smart passes to Tatum. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Garland attacking. Here's Mitchell. And the shot is long. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tatum. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. From deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Barnes against Tatum. Horford outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum inside, working on Siakam. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. It's stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. VanVleet against Smart. Outside Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Achua. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Achua's got his second bucket on the night.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Pass to Horford. Barnes against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. Up top, Tatum. Shoot from the elbow. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And here's Siakam for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now here's Williams. Tatum finds Horford. The 3-ball from the arc. He can't get it to go, and it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Precious Achua picks one up. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Williams grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Oh, sweet move. And Williams punches it home.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Van Vliet against Smart. Now here's Van Vliet. The D's right on him. Outside Barnes. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Van Vliet against Smart. Achua passes to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession. Three-pointer, Van Vliet.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. It's deflected. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors out in front, up by 8.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. OG Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Van Vliet with a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 6.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
The pull-up jumper, an important part of Siakam's game. All right, Pascal, we see you. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Van Vliet finds Siakam. Van Vliet up top, defended by Smart. Shot clock at 5. Horford with a steal. Tatum against Anunoby. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Can't hit from in close. And how about Jaylen Brown doors? Becoming an offensive monster.
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Here's Brown. And that's good for 2. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Brown passes to Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. Now here's Williams. Achua with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. He lobs it up to the rim. Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby, knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Pass to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. And here's Siakam for three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. On the wing, Tatum. Screen by Horford. Fires it from 18. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
He's off on the first.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Barnes passes to Siakam. Up top, Barnes. Clock at 6. Anunoby for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Barnes against Tatum. Back to Smart. Fires the 3. Boston again missing. Toronto's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. The kick out to Van Vliet. To the paint. Outside Anunoby. Back to Achua.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown.
And so it's Toronto. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Back to Gallinari. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside for Boucher. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. White against Porter. Here's Cornett. That one falls.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Trent outside. And he lobs it up and finished off by Boucher.
You can see the wingspan, the gifted athleticism of Mr. Chris Boucher. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Williams. Outside, Brogdon. Nice move. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Trent for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
There are only a handful of players who from that range will pull the trigger. Mr. Gary Trent Jr. says, I'm one of those guys.
Pass to Cornette. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Brogdon against Boucher, and stolen by Boucher. Oh, deflected. Pass to Young. Trent up top. Back to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Young. He's guarded by White. Fires for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Gallinari. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Trent, the pass to Boucher. Back to Trent. Down low. White with the steal. Trent against Brogdon. It's stolen by Trent. Tipped. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Boucher, left side. Back to Trent. 5 to shoot. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And they pick up 2. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Trent against Brogdon. Outside Porter. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 6 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Here's Porter. Boucher, he's open. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Pass to Cornette. Buries it down low.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now Trent. Young way outside. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 17 at the end of the period.
Celtics,
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 5.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from three, and you're in trouble.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Raptors lead by 17. Barnes against Tatum. The crossover. That shot missing. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Barnes with it. Pass to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Right side Tatum. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. VanVleet outside. Up top, Anunoby. Brown with some nice D. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, they get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet. On the wing, Tatum gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Outside Anunoby. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. VanVleet with a deep 3. Here's Achua. Kicks it out to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. And the Raptors miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And finished off by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. So it's Toronto now, leading by 12. VanVleet outside. Pass to Siakam.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
Tatum from long range. The offensive rebound. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
To the paint. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Siakam. Achua passes to Anunoby. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Achua for three. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum way outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Horford with a steal. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Dives for it. Here's Van Vliet. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight.
star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Oladipo in at the 1. Now here's Butler. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum with it. Lets it fly. Here's Smart. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. Shot clock at 2. And it's Martin with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver. What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Brown against Hero. Brown inside. The kick out to Williams. Horford passes to Brown. Martin against Horford. And Horford powers it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Miami. Here's Brown, who trains the 19-footer.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Hero outside. Out to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
Now Brown. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Butler. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. Shooting for Miami.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket, and the jam by Brown.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Here's Butler. A minute 39 left now in the first quarter. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Martin outside. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Hero's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Brown against Hero. Brown inside. The kick to Tatum. Butler with a steal. Martin outside. Out to Oladipo. This one for three. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Outside Butler. Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Hero against Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Hero outside. Takes the three. No luck on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. Now here's Brown. Horford inside. He's guarded by Martin. Horford can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Oladipo outside. Butler on the wing. Back to Oladipo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Brown. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Oh, did you see that? Finish. On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
Now here's Martin. Tatum with a steal. Brown inside. He's guarded by Hero. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oladipo outside. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Smart against Oladipo. Kick out to Brown. Horford for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Hero for 3. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Outside, Brown. Driving inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Outside Butler. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum against Butler. Tatum passes to Horford. Butler against Tatum. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here's Brown for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Oladipo outside. Pass to Adebayo. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Adebayo's got 5 now.
And if Adebayo starts hitting those, this offense immediately reaches another level.
Outside, Brown. Shoots from the line. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Oladipo outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum against Butler. Butler with a steal. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Give him 8.
Just a fantastic job running the floor by Jimmy Buckets.
Hero against Brown. Takes it inside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Hero outside. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Heat with some changes. Brogdon against Lowry. Gallinari with a screen on Lowry. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. It's not going to go for him. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
The Heat, 25.
Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Grant Williams. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here's White. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Miami trailing. Lowry, right side. Robinson against White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Good job attacking by Robinson, taking his shot right into the coverage.
Free throw good, Robinson. Both good from the line that time. It's a close game here in Boston. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Boston no good that time either. And here's Miami. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Strus for the lead. The shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Smitty, he's a tremendous underdog story. Max Strus started his college career in Division II.
And then, BA, Max ended up transferring to a D1 after 2 years, scoring over 1,000 points at 2 different schools. Max is the rare player to start D2 and end up in the NBA.
Here's Cornette. Tries yet again. It's rebounded by Dedmon. And for Miami, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. To the left side wing. Here's Jovic. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's White. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Robinson. For the lead. Off target at the rim. The Celtics with the lead. Outside White. Pass to Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Back to White. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jovic. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Lowry, good.
You know, whether he's running the fast break or finishing it, Kyle Lowry is a handful in the open court.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Floats one up. It doesn't go for him. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Jovic. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Heat lead by 4.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
White against Strus. And that one is hammered home.
What ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Robinson's got 5.
One of Robinson's specialties, the quick release off the catch.
Brogdon from outside. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Cornette with the bucket.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Brogdon against Lowry. Over to the left wing. Here's Dedmon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality. Draws contact.
First free throw is good. Got a line change here for Boston.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 46 seconds left in the third quarter here. Now here's Smart. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to Horford. Deflects the pass. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon.
I love seeing players connect like this. Brown excels at knowing when to go for alley-oops.
Outside Butler. Martin a screen. Let's go with a 3. Boston with a rebound. Horford with it. This for the tie. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Now here's Adebayo. Butler finds Oladipo. Hero outside. The three. Buries it from three. And the Heat lead by 2.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Butler passes to Hero. Martin against Horford. Martin up top. Oladipo on the wing. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Miami. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Martin with a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Butler to the wing on the left. And they double up out of Adebayo, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Martin with a screen on Tatum. Butler passes to Martin. It's stolen by Tatum.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Smart against Oladipo. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. There's the steal. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Timeout called. The Heat. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
But when this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Outside Butler. And there's the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Smart against Martin. Smart passes to Horford. No good from outside.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Playing with purpose. Oladipo thriving under pressure and rising once again to the occasion.
Now here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Hero against Horford. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Now Butler. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Martin outside. This one for 3. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum passes to Smart. That's tipped. Outside Butler. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Hero on the wing. Fires the 3. They get it back. Adebayo. Here's Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Williams grabs the board. Boston calls timeout. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
So it's Boston now. Horford for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...